Afternoon.
Yeah, very good afternoon, ma'am. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also in the pink of health, and it's Sunday, so it's going very well. So, how was your
Okay.
day today? Because it's going on Sunday. So, did you do anything special or it's usual?
No, it's as usual. I had two, three conversation today because I have time. So this is my third conversation with you. So yeah, it's a
Mm-hmm.
good day. And what about
Oh,
weather? You are not wearing any sweater.
yeah, yeah,
Where are
yeah.
you from?
Yeah, just I'm going to introduce myself. So, my name is Ali. I belong to Uttar Pradesh. When it comes to my profession, I'm working as an accountant. If I talk about my education, I'm a graduate person. I did PG with computer. These days, I am learning English language and I'm interacting many co-learners, YouTubers, and the same video I upload on my YouTube channel as well. And right now I'm correcting to you from Maharashtra. That's why the weather is something different here. Because already I
Okay.
know that the weather of the Uttar Pradesh is too cold. But in
Yeah, it's
Maharashtra it's
very cold.
very moderate weather and yeah, people can enjoy in t-shirt and set. That is the
So
reason.
why
Yeah.
are you living in Maharashtra? Is there any job purpose or for just vacation?
No, 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 not for vacation. Actually, before this, just I was working as a teacher and I was working under the government organization in Uttar Pradesh. But recently, I moved from there to here. So I'm working here as an accountant.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, so let me introduce myself also.
of
As you
course,
know,
of
I
course.
am Priyanka. As you know, I am Priyanka. I am from Gurugram, Haryana. I have completed masters in finance and marketing, and now I'm preparing for assistant professor job. Yeah. So I have cracked UGC net examination. Now I am preparing for interview only and reading book,
Hmm.
talking to people. These are my hobbies. Yeah, that's all about myself.
Oh, that's good. Glad to hear. That's wonderful. Okay, so these days you are just preparing for the interview, and I think that is the reason you are interacting to many people to overcome of
No,
the
no,
problem of hesitation. Or this is your passion
no,
as
no.
well.
That is not a reason.
Okay.
I started learning this language since July. So it's my passion and I love this language and it's a basic need now. That is why I'm
Hmm.
learning this. Yeah.
Of course,
So
of
why are
course.
you learning? Because you are doing
Yeah.
good job. Is
Mm-hmm.
there any
Yeah,
purpose?
actually, I am doing job as well as I'm learning because yeah, of course, I have a purpose and goal as well. In the future, just I want to work as a teacher, and as I already mentioned you before this job, I was working as a computer teacher. So in future, I am thinking to go for the an institute, open an institute, and work as a computer as well as the language trainer. So these are the things I had in my mind, and I'll see what will happen. I'll try to teach. It would be online or offline, but I'm doing it for it. And the same time, I'm enjoying. I'm learning this language. I'm interacting many people and co-learners, and this is the very wonderful time for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When did you started? When did you start?
yeah. Actually, I started learning this language before 2 year, and since then I have been working it. But before 1 year ago, just I was talking on the call, and I was instating on many different applications. At the same time, I was watching a lot of videos to know the basic rule of the grammar and different kinds of things. But these days, I'm not paying that much time on the video, watching the video and listening. These days, I'm trying to interact many people that I can overcome of the problem of hesitation. I can improve myself. I can get some new vocabularies and structures. And in this way, just I want to explore my knowledge.
Yeah. So you are speaking quite well. You don't have any
Oh,
hesitation and you are speaking
oh
quite
my
well.
God.
Yeah, just
So yeah, many thanks for the appreciation. Yeah, I'm doing it many years. 2 years I have done already to audio and video call. So really, in terms of the hesitation and the facing the camera, I don't have any issue. But I'm improving to explore a lot of things in right way because even right now I'm not getting proper word in the picture what I want. I want to speak something better because I had in
it's
my
a
mind a lot
long
of vocabularies.
journey. It's a
It's
long
long journey.
journey.
We are not going to get it in overnight. So as much as we are going to indulge in this conversation, we will be okay.
So many people are thinking like it's a very hard language. We cannot speak it. So what do you think about this? It's a hard or it's a easy?
Neither hard nor easy, but yeah, it's take little time, it's take effort, it's take consistency, it's take too much, to indulge immerse in this language. So hard for those people who don't have a wonderful goal. If they have a wonderful goal in their heart, so they can do it, they can learn 2 to 3 hours, they can speak, they can go for the practice again and again, so they can do it. But who doesn't have any good reason to speak it, so for that I think it's very difficult. If the person is not going to be consistent, be uh, effort, so they are not going to speak very well. They have to take a lot of time for it.
So many people are complaining about this language that is not our native language. We don't have environment, so what we can do. So
Yeah,
dedication is
actually,
important.
dedication is important. And if I talk about the complaints, so really, if we were in past, then we can go for the complaint. But in this technology, we have smartphone, internet, and many applications, and many mediums go through this language. So I think we should not complain for this. We should complain our daily routine. We should complain our habits and dedication and efforts. We should go for it. If we have a wonderful deadline to get anything, so we can get. So this language a little not easy, but yeah, you can do it. Every people can do it.
Yeah, every people can do it. Yeah, we need consistency. We have to
Hmm.
put consistent efforts. Every day we should start speaking 10 minutes only. That is also important. Enough also.
Hmm.
If we start speaking at
If
least 10 minutes. Yeah.
if someone is not going to skip that day, so this is a wonderful journey. I think if you are a very comfort zone to speak English, and if you are the person who don't believe to procrastination, so they can do it. Because everyone have a procrastinating type of mind. It's human tendency to make procrastination to I will start finish this day to on that day to this time. So when you procrastinate again and again and you fix time and date everything to I will start at that day, and so it will not come. Just people if have a wonderful desire for it, so just they can start from today and they can go for
From
it.
today. And what about
Yeah.
your YouTube channel? Why you started a YouTube channel?
Yeah, already I mentioned you in the future I want to work as a teacher. So it would be offline or offline. I'm not thinking only for the offline. So both of them it would be. And I am learning here. I am improving. I am uploading the my YouTube videos as well. So I would say here I kill two birds with one stones. I am improving as well as I am uploading the same content. So yeah, I'm getting response from it. And
Yeah. So
recently
yeah.
I started my YouTube channel.
Okay. Recently you started.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah. That is also good. We are helping others also. They can
Hmm.
learn from our video because we are sharing our experiences, our journey. So people also can learn from our videos. I am also uploading because I got recording from Clappingo. I got recording from Englishyari, and now I'm having conversation with people like you. So I upload all the content because it's a free platform. People can
Hmm.
easily watch our video and they can learn from zero.
Of course, as we are learning, we are improving, and few of them they low level of me, and few of them they have a high level of us. So
Yeah.
we can learn from the highest people, and we can give something, some experience, some knowledge to the lower part of them. So in this way, every people can get benefit from others.
Yeah, true.
So, just I want to know about you. When did you start English language, and when did you start YouTube channel, and what is the reason behind it to start this language?
Okay, so I started learning this language in June, and from since June I'm learning this language. I joined Clappingo and I started attending classes on Clappingo. So after that, after joining Clappingo, I found yeah, I will get recording easily. So I started uploading that video on
Mm,
my channel, and I got good result.
Mm-hmm.
People started liking my content, so I started making conversation with I started having conversation with people like my
Mm-hmm.
co-learner, my subscribers. And there is no
Mm-hmm.
reason, there is just one reason: my video will save. I can watch anytime, I can check my
Yeah.
progress,
Mm-hmm.
because I uploaded my first video, first conversation video. In that conversation, I was very nervous. I was not able to speak
Mm-hmm.
that
Right.
much, that much. But I don't have any fear. I don't have any shyness. I uploaded that
Mm-hmm.
video also, and whenever I feel is I'm doing great, so I watch that video, and I feel, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I
Absolutely, you're
learned
right.
so many things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And people also learning from my videos. They started watching my videos since my first video, and
Mm-hmm.
till now they are watching my videos. So I feel very grateful that people are liking my content. That is the
Mm-hmm.
only thing why I
Absolutely all
started learning.
right. When we watch our past videos and we see the now, and
We can
it's really very
compare.
different. Yeah, we can see a longer, comparison. So this is sometimes also I am, sometimes I go through the full of the euphoria because of this kind of situation when, and when we get any comment, when we get any, praisal from others, at that time we can feel a very, energetic, and we
Grateful.
feel,
Yeah.
I think we are getting our response whatever we are doing. So
Yeah.
you started your journey from Clapingo.
Yeah. From Clapping
Okay.
since July. It's been 5 months.
Hmm. So what response did you get from there? That mean what was your level, and when you joined Campingo, after taking few classes on the Clapingo, what did you think at that moment? Did you get wonderful response, and what kinds of things did you improve at that level?
Okay, so as you know, I have done MBA. So at that time when I done MBA, so during my college day, I was able to speak English, but not that much
Okay.
fluently, but survival English I could speak. But after
Mm-hmm.
1 or 2, 3 gap, so I started feeling, no, I forget everything. So I joined Clapping. I took a decision and I joined Clapping. And
Mm-hmm.
then it was my first session. I was nervous. I was not able to speak because of fear of camera and fear of speaking an expert tutor. It was quite difficult for me.
Mm-hmm.
But after having 2, 3 conversation, I feel comfortable. I started speaking more than 2 minutes, more than 3 minutes, and I started reading their notes also. Notes are also available before the session. We can
Mm-hmm.
download and we can read. So I started
Okay.
doing that. Yeah, I started doing that, and after 4, 5 sessions, I felt comfortable, and I started enjoying that journey.
That's cool. That's wonderful. And when we go through the conversation with any tutor and on any platform, then we found some good words and some good feedback, and that will really help.
Feedback, yeah.
Because yeah,
Feedback
because
is
I
important.
also yeah, I also did it. I didn't take more sessions, but I took few sessions on the Engtalki. So what I got, I felt myself when we make small mistakes, it could be the grammar mistake and any pronunciation mistake. At that moment, Twitter, help very well. They can give you suggestion. What will you do? In our conversation, we do not do more mistake. We do not do. Only we do few of them.
Yeah,
And if we are getting this feedback from others, so really it very wonderful for the journey. So I
yeah,
also realize it because what we are doing, we do not get, and no one here they can tell you, oh, you are making mistake. Like we are talking each other, sometimes we can get each other mistake, but we are not going to interrupt. But as a tutor, end of the session, they can tell you what are your mistakes, when you need more improvement. So really, it helps. And when someone tells something, so it's automatically stored in our subconscious mind very strongly, because
yeah,
whenever we read whenever we listen anything, if we find anything stressing, so it is stored in our mind but not for permanently. But any
yeah,
tweeters, any person, any learner, when they say you have to improve this one, So it's really very amazing. It's automatically stored in your our subconscious mind. So taking sessions is really helpful. Yeah.
Yeah, like in between we should try to join at least one session or two sessions in a week. That's enough because we
Yeah,
are
yeah, yeah.
learning, we are talking here, but no
Hmm.
one is going to correct us because we are both are in the
Hmm.
same journey. We
Same.
are not able to
Same.
correct other.
Hmm.
So that is
Right.
why I took that decision. I wanted to enhance my vocabulary. I wanted to enhance my communication skill in a better way.
Hmm. And the thing
That
is
is why.
that now we are interacting here, we are on the same page, but we are here only for the delivering the message. We are exchanging our context with the view to talk to each other. But as a tutor, they have a responsibility to take care of the word, take care of the mistakes. So they more focus on the mistake, what my students is going to speak. So in this way, they are able to find some, problems and grammar mistake and pronunciation mistake, whatever they are finding. But here we are interacting and delivering our message, whatever we want to say. So we are not, more focusing on the grammar part. Just we are focusing on the
Grammar part,
expression part. So this is, I think,
expression part, right?
yeah, yeah. This is the reason. Okay, so I want to know how do you spend your day? Like, what's your routine? How much time do you pay for the study?
Okay, so now I have cracked the UGC net exam, but that time I used to spend 12 hours in a day for study. But now I'm free, so I'm having conversation with people and I'm preparing for interviews. So I usually study interview related notes. And
Mm-hmm.
usually I spend my day like I usually wake up at 7 a.m., 7:30. After having a
Mm-hmm.
bath, freshen up, I have a cup of tea, then I read. I usually read a book like 10 to 15 pages every day. That is my
Mm-hmm.
first thing which I do every day. And then
Okay.
I join any session if I booked any session, so I join. And then after having breakfast, then I start reading book again, not novel and all, but my study related book. And then
Mm.
after having lunch, I have conversation with people, with co-learner, and sometime I book clappingo sessions also. So
Mm-hmm.
nowadays I'm busy with this language only. I'm not doing anything
Mm.
else, just this language. Since
Yeah,
one
I
week,
got it.
it's my daily routine.
That's really wonderful because
Yeah,
you are
and
putting your full efforts towards this language. That's great.
yeah, because
Mm.
I have time now. I don't have any interview lined up. So because of
Mm.
time, so I spend my time with this language, and it's very important and very necessary language. So first, I want to command this language, then I
Mm.
will move something else.
Mm.
Yeah.
So just I want to know you are reading books these days. So what are the benefits are you getting and which kinds of book do you read?
I usually read motivational books. Like now, I'm reading The Secret. It's all about law of attraction. So I'm reading
Okay.
that book, and I started believing in that. So reading a book is like we are reading a person's whole life experiences.
Experience. Right.
Yeah, so that is why I heard this thing about clapping or tutor. They told me I if I want to live so many life in this life only, so I have to read lot of book. So I started reading, and now I'm reading the Law of Attraction, and I started believing in it also. And yeah, it works for me. And yeah, and it helped me in my vocabulary, in my tenses
Mm-hmm.
also, my
Mm-hmm.
pronunciation also. Whenever I stuck
Mm-hmm.
in some part, in some vocabulary, so I write down that vocabulary, and after completing that page, I usually pronunciation of I listen to that
Mm-hmm.
pronunciation of that word, and I make
Right.
some notes also. I make sentences, two, three sentences, and then I start using that. So yeah,
You have a wonderful technique to improve your vocabulary, and the thing is that you whatever you are getting from the books and you are writing on the paper before the paper. You do Google or translation, and that is good way. I also do the same things whenever I find any new vocabulary. Just first I go on Google translation, and I write down there. I listen the pronunciation. I get the meaning of the word, and then after I write on the paper as well. And the thing you are doing, you are making 2 to 3 sentences over one vocabulary. This is a wonderful, great.
Yeah,
Because when we do it, so it's very wonderful way to vocabulary to remember the vocabularies, and it's really help to store in our subsequent mind for the longer. So I
yeah,
also believe it and I do it.
yeah.
Okay,
So what
so
about grammar? Yeah,
hmm.
I just have one question. What about grammar? Like in beginner stage, can we start from grammar or just speaking? What do you think?
Actually, for it, I have a wonderful thought for it. Actually, grammar, if we have this language from the childhood, so I think there is no need more think about the grammar. Grammar is important, but there is no need to think about the grammar. Like for the native speakers, they have a kids and they do not teach their kid grammar. They do not teach their kids grammar, but their children can speak English without grammar because they
Without
were
grammar.
getting loud. Yeah, they were getting lot of atmosphere of the English. But we are Indian. Here we do not get the atmosphere of the India English in India. So what happened if we don't know what is the meaning of will, was, were, what is the means of were, V2 and V3? So I think we cannot speak. So for the
Yeah,
beginners, yeah, for the beginners, just I would say here, for the beginners, grammar is most important. Grammar boosts the confidence of the learner. If they have a knowledge of the grammar, so they can trust their self. They can think their self, yeah, I have a little knowledge of the grammar. I can speak something. I'm not going to make mistake. Every people have the same mindset. I'm going to speak something wrong and someone is going to judge me.
yeah,
And if you have a proper knowledge of the grammar or at least the basic knowledge of the grammar, so you would be have a good confidence, and that confidence make you very comfort to speak front of anyone. So basic grammar is very important for the beginners, what I believe. And I did it when I was beginner. When I started my learning this language, I started watching a lot of videos, and mostly I was watching the grammar videos. These days I am okay in the grammar. I make little mistake, but I do not feel I do not think right now, because a little mistake it's okay. So I would say here, yeah, grammar is important as a beginner. So just every people who are a beginner, who is a beginner, they can go for the grammar. They can know where I can use ismr, was, were,
yeah.
ing,
First, they have to
having.
start tenses from tenses.
Hmm.
Tenses are really important.
And the three things are very important. At least they know the difference between state of being, state of action, state of position. If they know it, so they can easily make the sentence over it. Lot of people, they start learning this language, but then they don't know about the state of position and state of being, and how can I use this in the future for the past. They don't know why we are using be and been. So I think grammar is very important, and this thing also very important to understand the meaning of the states. Yeah.
Yeah, so it
So
was really nice talking to you.
hmm,
Thank you for
same here
joining
also.
me.
Many thanks to you join to us. Okay. Okay, bye.